think everything is quite clear, right? Quite clear, all right. Let's take a look. So what I'm going, our syllabus is from Abhidhammatasangha. It's from a book in English called Comprehensive Menu Abhidhamma. This is the Bhikkhu Bodhi as a general editor. Okay. So from the book, let's take a look. Okay. Well, we begin from an assignment that you try to write out the major title and subtitle in the blank sheet, so that you will know that how is the content we are going to learn for this course. So you can start now. You try to flip through it, okay, and you just write down the major title is enough. A major title and subtitle is enough, okay. Get now finish. Okay. Then how do you still meet glamour?
No.
Oh, no opportunity to meet. Oh, how do you meet at past?
He's my secondary friend.
So
I have to catch up,
the fellowship gathering.
But now it's quite seldom, quite rarely.
I see. Your junior or senior?
Senior.
Ah. I will finish. Okay. Okay, simply finish. Okay. Before, just write the title. Don't write me an essay. Okay, that's a finish. Let's take a look. Well, the title would not be so complicated. That's all. This is the major and the subtitle. Okay. Anybody get the right thing? Okay. I think everybody get. Maybe you will write more than what I request. Let's take a look. You see here. The title is Compendium of Meditation Subjects, and it's divided to two parts, A and B. Firstly is the Compendium of Calm. Secondly is the Compendium of Insight. Okay, so within the Compendium of Calm is the 40 meditation subjects. You see, 40. From the class for the beginner, just one subject only. If you learn the Qigong, 2 subjects you learn. You learn the mantra, you got 3 subjects. But now it goes to 40 subjects. So many. Okay, don't worry. Just theoretically only. You will learn one by one. Not necessary to learn all. You just pick up the which is effective to you. It's more than enough. I think the Qigong is already enough for you to practice. I think. Anapanasati, maybe for whole life. You know how far you can go. So, unless you are a teacher, if you master your skills of Anapanasati, you reach to the jhanas already, then you can learn the other 39 subjects, especially you are a monk. Because one day you can teach somebody who needs that particular meditation skills, you will be able to teach them. Okay. Then we go to analysis of development, then analysis of terrain. Okay, you will understand what it's all about. But let's take a look. Compendium of Insight. You see, why it is blank? The reason is I don't know how far you can endure to this class. So I just do a little bit for Compendium of Calm. If let's say all of you enjoy, then we'll continue to the Compendium of Insight. There's no point for you to print you 30 pages and up you don't want to count. Just wait the printing on me. Okay. Well, actually, the most important part is the part B. Remember that during your meditation class for beginner, you've got one part, we so-called Vipasana, and we talk about, we use the words all the purification, and you are request just memorize it, remember? Actually, this the part will be in detail if, let's say, all of you shown the interest to finish until here. That is the detail, and actually that is the most important thing. Why? Because in part B and part A are both together, will draw you a map for cultivation. This map, once it's really drawn within your heart, okay, no matter how busy you are, okay, after you finish, I mean you retire, and you know where are you within the map, then you can from the location start again until to the destination. So this is important for this advanced meditation. Even though you skip level 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. As long as this, you get it, even though you disappear after the class, well, I still feel worth it. Because what Shakyamuni want to convey to the people, I help him out already. But in a more professional way and technical way. Okay, see? You get the point? So if you want to learn the part B, please show your enthusiasm, show your enthusiasm and present all the time. Give priority to the class. Okay, you show that, then I will continue with the part B. But for Mandarin class, no problem. Finish the part B. A big group of students to finish the part B. All right. Well, actually, the content originally is from this book. Let's take a look. This is the menu of Abhidhamma. It's the compendium of consciousness, mental factor, miscellaneous, cognitive process, process-free, method, category, conditionaling, and finally is the compendium of meditation subject. Okay, so which means that chapter 1 and chapter 8 we already skipped. What is it all about? Actually, Abhidhamma is considered a very professional subject which try to reveal the truth from the Nama and Rupa. whatever we see in the world, we conceptualize it and think that it is real. For example, you see cancer, all right? Okay, you see Sally, all right? For us, everybody is real, and whatever we feel is real, and whatever is our perception, we think it is real. Everything is real, but this is the problem. How all the defilement arise. According to Shakyamuni Buddha, okay, he mentioned that the conception of I is illusion, and this is very misleading. But for us, this is very real. Once the concept of I, you mystically take it, you mystically assume it correct, then from I, you will have what I possess. Our belongings start to appear, you see. Okay, so once a perception of I appeared, then you start to have the perception that, okay, my wife, my job, my money, whatever, a lot of the things belongs to you appeared. And once all this start to destroy or changing, our emotion will start to rise. And even though we take this I so serious that if somebody offend us, we feel angry. Do you remember that in what age you feel offended if some people tease us? What age you start? Remember that? 7 or 8. Maybe 7 or 8. Which means that you start to realize that you are Ken Hao. Remember that? Okay, if let's say you are in the age of 2 or 3, you still don't realize that you are Ken Hao. I think not so easy to be angry if let's say people say you are very fat like a pet pig. It's not the time to get offended yet, right? But maybe start to year 5 or year 6 or year 7, you start to build up the dignity. That dignity start, we have the realization. We reach the realization that this is I, and I'm quite particular to my image, and I'm quite particular who am I. Then we start all the defilement come, and all the proud, all the glory surrounding this misconception as I. But this conception of I could be broken through Vipassana. This is the syllabus we know before. But before we go to, we have to go through it theoretically in the first place. Our time now, compared with Shakyamuni, is quite a little bit different. You see, Shakyamuni, the time, they still don't have any words appeared yet. Am I using a right word? It's still illiterature. It's still illiterature, which means that whatever they learn is passed by verbally, from one generation to another generation, verbally, without handwriting. So at that time, you see Shakyamuni, according to now the clip, he go many places to look for the teacher, and the teacher just teach through verbally, and he start to do the meditation. And he got question, he will ask back the master, and the master will also answer verbally. Once he become Buddha, there's still not yet any writing yet. There's still not yet. According to history, the writing is only exists after 200 years. Okay, after Buddha Parinibbana, 200 years. There is the third council where there is a monk. The name is Mahinda. He brought his son and a daughter, also ordained to the Sri Lanka. At that time, start the wording. Start the writing. Whatever the conversation, they write it down. How to say in the text. But before they do this, they have the first council, second council, third council, which we so-called a meeting. The first meeting, they gather 500 arahant, the sage. They are all sage together. Then everybody try to repeat, try to recall what is the Buddha teaching. When once 500 people reach agreement that this is the Buddha teaching, and who is the names of Buddha. Okay, the names of Buddha. He tried to memorize all the things, which is reached agreement from 500 people. Okay, so this is the first council where we try to narrow down the scope. What is the Buddha teaching? Okay, so this after Buddha Parinibbana, after 2 months, after 3 months, then go to the then after 100 years, they start the second council, but with 700 arahants to try to recall what Buddha teaching and try to also narrow down the scope and try to filter which is considered not Buddha teaching. But you see, that is 1,000 years ago. Until now, we got a lot of information, and we have, how to say, plenty information. Even though we got the Tipitaka in our Mahayana, we got 100 volume of Tipitaka, and even too much information, and we don't know how to begin. So this is our job as a modern monk nowadays. We have to go through the education. We try to filter. We try to screen. We try to choose which suit you all. So you get the point. So what you learn from today actually is considered one of the 3 baskets. First, namely the Vinaya. Second is the Abhidhamma. The third one is the Sutta, Abhidhamma, and Vinaya. Now, what all you learn is the Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is the subject directly to reveal the truth from the Nama and Rupa, and which is in the very ultimate. How to say? It's in the and reveal its ultimate state of true Vipasana view. That's all about. And you will get confused with all the terminology. A little bit tough, right? Okay. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. You will use to it. Yes, slowly. Yes. If you want to get used to it fastly, no problem. You can start to read this book. This book. Oh, Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma. I can write it down for you. This is Abhidhamma. You want the Abhidhamma. So this is the word. Okay. Please write down the name of the author. This is the author. Bhikkhu body. Yes. Please write down. You can get it online, the online version. Okay. Bhikkhu body. Comprehensive manual of Abhidhamma. He got his he is Jewish, but it's American. All right. He got his PhD 1972. The time I get bored, I've given birth, and what I say is his English is very good. When I will try to write it, I found it quite difficult because he do the PhD is in philosophy, philosophy. So he can use a very, very profound English to explain the thing, not easy to digest. I think the English in Star newspaper compare this manual maybe 5 or 6 times to get the language he uses. Okay, maybe I can let you try to feel it now. Why do I say this? Okay, okay, perfect. So maybe just a few sentences. This is the Pali word cannot properly shown, just don't bother it, alright? So maybe just okay. With this, we try to write it out. See how is it. Yes. Normally, do we speak with this type of English? We never write. Sally, how about you? I mean, we never speak in this type of English, right? It's very formal way, right? Writing style. Maybe you write the disease you will use this way. You know how suffering am I reading this? It's distorting. But I'm more expert in Mandarin because Mandarin Abhidhamma I already led the class for many times already. But when I switch to English, so difficult. I found that. I have to check one by one. You see, I think I will never talk to you that serve admirably well for decades or this, or I think never, upgrading both in technical exposition and in arrangement. This type of English. To the explanatory notes. If one day I start to speak in this way, so you just bear in mind that I learned from him. Because PhD in the philosophy in the in I don't know let's try to understand his name is bhikkhu body. Okay, he's the one. Okay, you see, 1994. Okay, 1944. He was born in Brooklyn. Okay, I think elder than you, all right. Elder than you, all right. Definitely elder. Let's take a look. You see, Jewish parents. All right. Then 1966, obtained a BA in philosophy. You see, he's a philosopher, All right. Then 1972, the year I was born I am born obtained a PhD in philosophy. You can see. So we will know that he can use a very this is so-called difficult English, more upgrading English. More upgrading English. Okay, right. Okay, let's now we have to start our class. Okay, so this is the condemned, right? We start with introductory verse now. Okay, please, Ken, how you start? When you start, read through it. You know how to use it. Then how you can sit front and show him how to use it. Then all blue color, this is the mic. Okay, so we said my test. Let's take a look. My test. Your face is supposed to be appeared here, which means it works. Let's wait. Okay, not very strong due to the low broadband. You see, very low broadband. Wait, my test. 1, 2, 3, 4. My test. Low broadband or local computer conditions such as CPU. Okay. Okay. Start reading. Okay. So I will switch the phone. Okay. Okay. We can start.
Okay. So
from here.
Right. From here, I will explain in order.
Okay. Make sure your voice will go to the right.
Okay. Right. So from here on.
We already together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
From here, I will explain in order two types of meditation subject. For the respect development of calm and insight. Two types of meditation subject. The Pali term
means literally
field of action or workplace. The term is used to designate a subject of meditation. The workplace for the meditator to develop the special attainments in the field of contemplation. In Buddhism, two approaches to meditative development are recognized, calm and insight. Of the two, the development of insight is the distinctively Buddhistic form of meditation. This system of meditation is unique to Buddha's teaching and is intended to generate direct personal realization of the truth discovered and enunciated by the Buddha. The development of calm is also found in non-Buddhist schools of meditation. However, the Buddha's teaching calming meditation is taught because serenity and concentration, which each engenders, provides a firm foundation for the practice of insight meditation. Each of the two types of meditation has its own methodology and range of meditation subjects to be explained in the course of this chapter.
Okay.
Stop my video.
Stop. Stop. So just one button to stop. See? Disconnect audio. Plus, you will discover that there's a lot of empty space in the notes, which for you to write down, to jot down some notes, okay, for further references. Okay. Generally, because the notes is converted from the PDF to the words, all the Pali font gone already. This will rewrite the important Pali font for this Kamatana, please. The Pali term Kamatana. Kamatana. This is the proper Pali word. We just write out the important one. The rest we just ignore it. Okay. Kamatana. because this kind of meditation, anapanasati, is more common in Theravada. Since you all speak English, you got the advantage and privilege. But if you can master well the Pali terms, one day you learn from the master and communicate. You will take advantage through the communication if you master the Pali term very well during the meditation. Okay. So let's take a look. There is a tutor of meditation subject. Okay. Literally, this was a kamatana. Literally, is the field of action. Okay. Once we start to share to somebody, maybe some people will say that, what method are you using? What object are you using? What is your kamatana? Generally, this is how people communicate. So you will answer, I do anapanasati. Oh, I do the qigong, I blank my mind. This is the way we tell people. You see, once we tell people that I go to join meditation class, actually meditation is a very general term for me. And in Mandarin, it's so-called Jing Zhuo. Jing Zhuo means sit quietly. Actually, you are not sitting right. And you are not quietly right. And more than sitting right, even though you stand, you will sleep, you also can just pay attention to a particular subject so that the mind can come, right? This is a mental training. You are from the layman, come into professional. You are welcome. You see, from the terminologies, you understand that how is the level people can understand about what meditation or Jing Zhuo, you see? Okay, Then here, actually, the kamatana, the definition is a field of action or workplace. But this we are not used to express in such a way. We used to say that what is the object of meditation? How do you pay attention? Where do you pay attention? This is how we mention. You will say that, oh, I pay attention to the mantra, or I concentrate my mind on mantra. You express in such a way, all right? The term is used to designate a subject of meditation, the workplace for the meditator to develop the spatial attainment in the field of the contemplation. Okay, contemplation usually is differ with the Vipassana. Vipassana means insight. Okay. In Buddhism, there are two approaches to meditative development are recognized, which is calm and insight. These two things. Remember the meditation for beginner, I will scope more on calm or more on insight. Calm. But actually, before we talk about calm, we also spend quite a lot of time in precept. Remember? We talk about a lot of precept, how to the real understand of the precept and how to conduct the precept, right? Before we go to the method. See? So this is the calm and insight. Of the two, the development of insight is the distinctively Buddhistic form of meditation. Wow. I think you will never write in this way. Distinctively Buddhistic form of meditation. Assignment you will do this way. You can you write this out in English? You managed to write this out in English. Roughly. I think I cannot. I think English people can do this, right? Not that difficult, right? Distinctively Buddhistic form of meditation. If you write this, you have to put it in this way to show you are more standard. But you never talk to me in this way, Sally, you never talk to me in this way, because you want to make people understand what you're talking about, right? Okay. This system of practical insight is so important. The reason is calm is the method commonly shared by non-Buddhists. Commonly shared by the non-Buddhists. You do anapanasati, even though you do the qigong, all this actually it is also popular for non-Buddhists. Because you are still in the stages of calm. But if you go to the Vipassana, that is the distinctively Buddhistic form of meditation. So we'll go to theory in the second part. Okay, here let's take a look. It is intended to generate direct personal realization of the truth. Yeah, you can, realize the truth through insight only, but not calm. Calm, just let the mind calm down, just like the water. If the water, Okay, for example, after raining, the pond of the water of the pond will look muddy, right? It will look muddy, and we can't see the bottom of the pond. Okay, through the practice of the calm, we can subside down. We can make we can subside down all the muddy go to the bottom. So this is the example we use. We do the anapanasati or we do the calm. But once all the mud have gone down to the bottom, you will see very clear what is inside the pond, right? It's the same. Once our mind is very scattered, we can't reveal the truth by our mind itself, because the mind itself is very scattered. But after the anapanasati, the mind is getting calmer, and we will use the power of calm of the mind to check and to observe what is our body and our mind. That is the meaning of this. Okay. However, in the you see, he mentioned that actually Shakyamuni Buddha, he goes to the after he denounced, after he get away from the palace and the wife and the children and his child, he start to look for a teacher. Okay, so this is actually Shakyamuni Buddha. He didn't begin with the insight. He began with the calm. Okay, this is the teacher. This is the scenario. Show that he looked for the teacher who teach him a quite high level of meditation. Let's take a look. This is the first teacher of Shakyamuni. Just not actually the Alala Gamala. He do the meditation under the water. He can stop breathing under the water for quite some time. Then he's submerged from the water. Looks romantic, right? They all meditate beside the sea, and you can feel the atmosphere is so good. Compare all of you, so different. You come here and meet the master not under the water, under the aircon, and you are all with the aircon, different, right? But one day you can go in Theravada, or in some even Mahayana, they got some places especially for retreat meditation, they are conduct in outdoor, like the way you see, very very romantic atmosphere. You can just try see how good is it. Maybe finally you will find that We get the economics to the best. Okay, just try one day. You can go to outdoor retreat. Actually, I was once planned for the Pulau Besar. If you go to Pulau Besar, maybe we have this atmosphere, but end up I cancel it. Okay, so we'll do it another time, next time, so that you can try to meditate beside the sea or under the tree to feel the originality. Okay, okay, let's take a look now. Okay, so here, however, in the Buddha's teaching, calming meditation is taught because the serenity and concentration which is engendered provide a firm foundation for the practice of insight meditation. Yes, please write it down. Please highlight this part. The purpose of calming meditation is still important, even though it is not a final or ultimate goal. We mentioned that each of the two types of meditation has its own methodology and range of meditation subject. For example, Vipasana. So this is the range, you see. You got the scope, okay? And for the calm, sometimes referred to as samadhi. The calm meditation referred as samadhi. So this is the scope. Let's take a look. See, this is the compendium of calm, you see. This is all the 40 meditation subject, the different subject definition. This is the scope under the calm. This is the scope under the insight. See? Stages of purification, analysis of purification, analysis of emancipation, and etc. Okay? So once you go through all this, I can say that you get the gist of Buddhism practice. It is true, okay? But just don't know whether you have the patience to endure or not. Yes, I will teach all the meditation. No, theoretically I will teach a few only, but basically it's theoretically for this class. Because I think you want to finish the Qigong, I don't know how far you can go. You must Anapanasati or Qigong, either one or mantra. You must access one method first. Then the rest is not that difficult. I will tell you where to learn. I'm not good in teaching all the methods. I cannot teach in a comprehensive way. Not yet. Okay. But I will tell you if some particular method suit you, I will refer you to some other teacher. And you see, if without reaching fourth jhana, we never started inside. The Vipassana, we haven't started yet. So it's not, the journey is still quite long. But you have to know this theoretically first. Like what I say, you have to sketch out the map in your mind first. Then you will know where to go, and how to plan and integrate together with your lifetime planning. Get the point? All right? Okay. I'm learning from him. He used to use the word integration. Wow. Okay, so let's calm and insight. Can you please raise up?
Mic test.
I think you get it. Well, the video, you haven't pressed the video, so your face is not appearing.
Oh yeah. Got it.
Show me. Not yet. The middle one is got the blue color.
I'll start my video.
Okay. That is you okay, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Please calm.
calm and insight. The word samatha, render calm, denotes quietude of mind. The word is almost synonymous with concentration, though it derives from a different root, sam, meaning to become peaceful. Technically, samatha is defined as the one-pointedness of mind in the 8 meditative attainments, the 4 fine material spheres of the Sutana system, 5 in the Abhidhamma system, and the 4 immaterial spheres. These attainments are called calm because, owing to the one-appointedness of mind, the wavering or trepidation of the mind is subdued and brought to an end.
Okay. No. You haven't stopped it yet. Okay, get it. The class, the Pali terms is important. Please try to correct it. Please put all the Pali words, correct the Pali words correctly, please. Bhikkhu, can you catch up? A little bit. Do you have time to watch the 52 episode of TV series of Buddha? You have time.
A whole series of, I think
How about the rest of it? Do you have time? You got time?
I watch it every day.
Watch it every day. Bit by bit.
I think people
Not just one day, 10 series cannot allow. Don't have such time at home. Okay, so let's take a look. Come and insight the word samatha. Okay, class, remember this is very important Pali word. We so-called samatha, render calm. I prefer use samatha rather than calm. Calm. How to say this word that can bring the feel of the samatha. But samatha will feel very strong word. Okay, denotes quietude of the mind. All right, this is a synonymous with the concentration. All right, samadhi. Let's take a look. There's a little bit different between the samatha and the samadhi. But okay. Once we talk about the samatha, because when we talk about the samadhi, actually the once we talk about the samatha, actually we want to refer that the opposite of samatha is vipassana. Samatha and vipassana, usually both words will be used together. Okay, but if we talk about samadhi alone, which means that we will try to point out that there's 4 jhanas and 4 immaterial states is here. 4 immaterial sphere jhanas. Another one is so-called 5 material sphere. Okay, 5 material sphere, and the other is the 4 immaterial sphere. This too is the attainment for the samadhi. Please take a look. Here mentioned that there will be 8 meditative attainment, 5 material sphere, another 4 is immaterial sphere jhana. Now we try to work hard for the first jhana actually. Now you do the qigong, but I think some still not yet start because there's a lot of place in your body want to repair. if you haven't finished repair your body, because the body is the temple to contain the soul, you know. If the temple is so how to say it's too rosak, how can it contain a healthy soul? This is how the yoga told, how the yogaism told, but we did explain it this way, but you can easily understand that the body must be healthy, then the mind will be healthy. When the mind is healthy, the mind will be powerful, and then can bridge this 5 material sphere and immaterial spheres jhana. Okay. I think I tell you. Have I ever how to say? Do I tell you regards the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, the name? Have I ever mentioned it before in the class of the beginner class? I didn't mention before. Okay. So please write it down. 5 material sphere mean first jhana, second and third and fourth jhana. Okay. So just write it this way. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana and fourth jhana. Okay. Well, regard the immaterial sphere jhana, that is quite a little bit difficult. Let me try to find it out. Immaterial sphere jhana. Okay. Why I don't see any Wikipedia? Immaterial sphere. Immaterial jhana. Jhana, this maybe this is better translation. Formless jhana. The Buddhist origin discovered, non-Buddhist in Theravada Vipasana Mahayana. Jhana is liberated. Arupa jhana, yes. Okay, this is dimension of infinite space, dimension of infinite consciousness, dimension of nothingness, dimension of neither perception nor non-perception. This is the 4 immaterial sphere jhana. Please write down the name. It's enough. when you got empty spaces between the paragraph, you can write there. Okay. Just now the guru who submerged out of the water, he managed to teach Buddha this dimension of nothingness. Level number 7, Jana. Then Shakyamuni met another one. After finished learning from him, Shakyamuni goes to the final teacher. You know, just now the guru name is Alala Kamala. He spent 17 years to attain this level. But our Shakyamuni Buddha, just 2 months only. After finishing the whole thing, Buddha feels nothing can learn anymore. He wants to hand over the meditation whole garden, whole places to Shakyamuni. But Shakyamuni refused. He said, the Siddhartha prince said that he wants to learn further. He hasn't felt the liberation yet. So he looked for another teacher. That one teacher, he won't teach you unless you can let him in meditative state. So once Siddhartha go to the cave and discover the guru, so he sits in front of him. Then immediately in the meditative state, both of them appear, which is in Himalaya mountain. Then the guru said that, oh, your level is very high, so I take you as my disciple and teach him this dimension of neither perception or non-perception. So after learning this, Shakyamuni also feel that not enough, not the ultimate yet, because the defilement can arise again. So finally, he goes under the body tray and do the Vipasana himself. Because in the past life, he learned all this before. Finally, he got enlightenment. But this level 7 and level 8 jhana is very, very, very deep already. Remember, in the meditation and the class for the beginner, there's one yogi who also submerged himself under the water. That one is above 4th jhana. Then you can have this type of attainment. Stop the breathing. Okay, so hopefully one day you all can attain this level. Yes. But you don't perform to your family, you just do it. I strongly believe you will come here. I think you have the opportunity to do this type of thing. Okay. Well, I think that is the class for today. Okay. So in next lesson, we will continue with other parts of the notes. Okay. Well, please mark the attendance. You have to pay $50 or so for fully attend the class. Also, with this is refundable. Same. Okay. Once you finish 3 courses, the 4th courses begin. You don't need to pay already, since you will be deemed as confirmed early student. I think that this will be the 3rd course for you. All right. Qigong, 3rd course. So number 4th course, no need to give the commitment fee already. Okay. So you just take the attendance. Okay, later on. Then remember that all of you please are welcome to join the graduation ceremony. You get a message. It's on 24th of March, right? If you understand the Mandarin, you can join the 1 day, 1 day intensive course in Mandarin. No, we never. We will just do everything in Mandarin